Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is Tap Titans 2 part 183. I hope you guys are all having an absolutely wonderful day. Today is the end tournament update. I want to kind of give you guys what happened throughout the tournament. It was a fairly easy tournament, I'm not gonna lie. We had a bit of a hiccup, but we'll get into that. As you can see, we're not quite at our max stage just yet, but I do want to show you what it is. It's at 63,576. We gained roughly 300 stages or so, or it was between 300 to 800 stages. I can't remember exactly what we were at, but we didn't have to gain many stages because there really wasn't any competition. The day that it started, it really didn't have anybody pushing. I don't think a single player actually played. And to be honest with you, at the very last second, someone did kind of sneak in, but we'll get into that in just a second here. We are going to go ahead and do a prestige here. I am trying to farm as many firestones here as we can. We've done, they just reset just like an hour or two ago, so we haven't done any prestiges, but yesterday I think we did probably another 5 prestiges yesterday. So we're trying to gain as many firestones as we can. As you guys know, we are on that grind for the top 30%. We failed the last event, so I'm hoping that we can go ahead and clutch up this one and get top 30%. That would be absolutely awesome. That's what I'm, like I said, really looking forward to. So we're gonna start by activating all of our abilities, of course, and purchasing the new heroes there, and as well as getting some new equipment pieces. There we go. We got a nice rare one. Let's take a look and see what that will actually give us. No, I was really hoping it was a sword attack damage helmet, but it doesn't look, it's a slash primary boost, but unfortunately fortunately we do have a mythic that is going to be way better, so we will go ahead and sell that for a couple diamonds there. But let's go ahead and take a look here at our, actually let's take a look at the tournament first. Let's go ahead and show you guys that, because it did end up being a little unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. As you guys can see, the guy pushed like 230 stages, which is just ridiculous. He pushed within like the last 20 minutes. I was checking back as often as I could. It was the last 20 minutes and the guy just snuck by me. I was really prepared. I was really ready to go ahead and continue to push. I had a bunch of relics banked, and I really wanted to get to 300 firestones from this tournament. It was so easy that, you know, like I said, up until the last 20 minutes, we were ahead and no one had pushed, like, at all. So super easy, but unfortunately, the last 20 minutes, the guy did sneak up behind me. It was really unfortunate. It just sucks. I mean, he was a bad player, to be honest. Oh, this was the only guy. This guy has 52,000 rate XP. The rest of them have 4,000 or 6,000. This was the only guy that I guess I was a little bit worried about, and he did do a little bit of pushing. I'm not gonna lie. It just unfortunate last 20 minutes. What can you do? We still got second place, getting some pretty good rewards. We're getting 550 diamonds, 150 tournament points, 105 crafting shards, 10 eggs, and 225 firestones. Like I said, it would have been really nice if we could have clutched up and got another first place win in this event, because I don't know if we've got one yet, to be honest with you, because I think that was the second tournament. I think we got second both times, or maybe we got third and second, I'm not sure, but it would have been really nice to just secure that first place dub. I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt a little bit. That one definitely hurt a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got our pet here, a Mousy. We also got our daily reward, 25 firestones, which is obviously one of the most important parts. As you know, guys, we are grinding for 30%. We're also getting a skill points here, which I do think we actually have quite a few that we can go and spend. But 2120, yes guys, we are at 2,120 firestones currently. We do have a lot of stuff to go ahead and collect, so I am really looking forward to getting to the top or above 3,000, kind of get into the percentages, because that's when I can really see the competition and see, you know, where we need to get. But we are on a pretty good start. If I can keep up, you know, my biggest flaw, I guess, is not playing as much when there's not a tournament. When there's a tournament, you know, like tournament day, I think we ended up doing like 17 or 18 prestiges, which is awesome. But non-tournament day, like yesterday, we only did like 5 or 7, I'm sure. So we didn't do a ton. So I need to try to pick it up, excuse me, on just getting my prestiges done outside of a tournament. That's what I'm most worried about. But let's go ahead and start collecting some rewards here. So we got 1 perk on the left side, getting an adrenaline rush. On the right side here, we got 3 more adrenaline rushes. Nice. We also got the season 5 avatar. That is pretty cool. We also got another pet avatar there. We got 5 more pets. As you guys know, I love pets from here. It's such a cheap way. Well, not cheap. I mean, it's a free way of getting some easy pet levels. 250 raid dust there, 1 hero weapon, and as well as 50 raid cards. I do want to take a look at the raid shop. I do want to show you guys, actually, we did do some upgrades it was during the live stream. I did do some upgrades to our raid cards, And I'm curious to see what our deck number 2, which we are going to go ahead and see how much damage that thing can actually do, because before we were just hitting just over 1 million damage. I believe it was like 1.05 or 1.08 million. So I'm really excited to see what we can get with that amount of with this raid deck now, because I did do 2 card level upgrades. I believe it was, well, it was this one and this one. I think it was Clanship Barrage and Ancestral Favor. But let's go ahead and enough talking, and let's see how much damage we can actually do with this deck. I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to focus as much as I can and not miss a single tap, because as you guys know, a single tap can actually mean a decent amount of damage. So if we can try to get, I mean, like I said, we were just over 1 million damage before. We were at probably, I think it was 1.08 or 1.05 million damage. So anything above that, really, I'm going to be happy with. But we did spend a decent amount of dust, I'm not going to lie, on actually upgrading these 2 cards. I think it was a 1,700 to upgrade the 2 of them. I think it was 1,700 for the 2 cards. 1.17 million. So I would probably say that's about 120,000 damage increase. At bare minimum, 100,000 damage increase. So that is quite good, to be honest with you. Getting this deck up is going to be really, really nice. I want to try to get our 3rd and 4th deck up, because now that we got these 2 above 1 million, you guys remember I was talking about I want to have all 4 decks above 1 million damage at one point, and I'm really looking forward to that. If we can do that anytime soon, I would be super, super happy with that. Let's go take a look at our achievements here. We do need to upgrade 1 artifact, and it's actually not going to be Book of Shadows. I got our Book of Shadows up to 98%. So we'll just spend 1% there, getting it back up a little bit. There we go, just to complete the daily reward, because that is all I care about at the moment. We've already got our Book of Shadows up way too much. But we can go ahead and collect all this, another 60 Firestones, as well as 30 diamonds and 6 raid tickets. Always nice to have. Let's go ahead and take a look here now. Any extra rewards? Not quite, but sitting at 2185. Absolutely awesome. Let's go and do another raid attack. Like I said, I want to try to get these last 3 decks up to potentially 1 million damage each. Oh, this is Monka, so we're actually gonna go and leave this battle. We're not gonna use this deck. I'm gonna use a different deck, so let's go and do this one. Let's do, I believe the head is already destroyed. Let me double check. It's not. Okay, so that's good. So we can actually go ahead and use Fragmentize on his head as well. So let's go ahead and use this one and kind of see where we're getting, you know, damage wise for our 4th deck, our least powerful deck. Considering that our first one is about 1.5 million damage, a little bit more than that. Our 2nd deck is 1.17 million damage, and our 3rd deck, I believe, is like 920, over 900,000 damage. So if we can get this close to 900,000, I think I'd be happy. It is our 4th deck. It is our least powerful deck. But like I said, our goal is to get all of them up to 1 million damage. We will go and take a look at the shop, but I don't think I have much dust, if any, to buy any cards, to be honest with you. But let's take a look. 927,000 damage. I think with 1, you know, possibly 1, for sure 2 more upgrades to these cards, we're definitely hitting over 1 million damage with this deck, and I'm really looking forward to that. All 600 taps, which is awesome. Our raid level is 80, so that's gonna obviously play a big part in that as well, but that is awesome to see. Okay, let's go ahead and collect the rest of this stuff, activate all of our skills, get the money, and go ahead and do some upgrades there. If we take a look at our skill tree, we do have 25 to actually go ahead and use, and I will use that probably next tournament, to be honest with you. I totally forgot this tournament. I believe we had a couple of them, but that is my current build. We're Shadow Clone PHOM push deck. I did talk about that in yesterday's video, so I won't do much of that today. But what we will do is we'll go and take a look at our pet levels here. So we got to go and dispatch some of these guys. I am still continuously sending off fluffers as often as I possibly can, just to go ahead and, well, for this one, I think we're gonna go and send out let's send out Hammy. Let's go ahead and send out Hammy here, see if we can get a couple levels there. Oh, that one's equipped. So you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna go ahead and take that pet off, just so I remember. Let's go and activate Tempest, just so I can send out Phobos here, because that is gonna give us a decent amount of pet XP, worth me taking it off just for a little while there. And we'll go ahead and do Cerberus, send him out on 1 as well. If we take a look at the shop here, we do have 650 diamonds, so we do have a little bit of spending room here. We got Elfie with helmet primary boost. It is level 100, so I'm not going to touch that at the moment. Aura primary boost is 100. Inactive sneak count, you guys know I don't care about that. Flying hero damage, this is going to be the one I'm going to purchase for 5 pet levels. 150 diamonds, not too shabby there. So we got that one. Let's go take a look at the video chest as well. We'll go ahead and unlock this and take a look. Maybe we can get some diamonds, and unfortunately not. It is only dust. That kind of sucks. But I do want to show you guys, this is the deck that I've been using. If one of them, either the head or the, torso are kind of, destroyed, this is the one that I used on the limbs here. And it actually works out pretty good considering that the levels are so low on anything but Razorwind, Grasping Vines, and I think that's Inspiring Force or something like that. I don't know what the card on the left is, but considering that this is such a low level like deck, we actually do a substantial amount of damage. I believe it's like 600,000 damage. So as you guys know, with Monka, we don't want to attack the torso, so that's obviously why I can't use that deck. So I do have kind of a backup deck that I do like to use on the limbs just to make sure I get all 4 attacks in and still do a decent amount of damage. Like I said, they're such low levels. So yeah, 687,000. That is really good considering they're both level 4. If we got these up to like level 12 or 13, I bet you this would be a killer limb deck for sure. But we're gonna go ahead and leave it like that. We got all 4 attacks in there. For how much damage total? 4 attacks with 4.33 million damage. So obviously we're averaging over 1 million damage a deck, which is really good, and I'm happy with that. So we're gonna continue to try to upgrade that and progress. I feel like raid decks I'm trying to get a little bit more knowledgeable about, because that was something that I was really slacking kind of at the beginning of the game. Dust shop here, we can actually go and do a couple. We can purchase a couple. We can either do Razorwind or Soulfire, and I think we're gonna do Soulfire because this is, like I said before, this is one of the decks that I want to go ahead and get up to 1 million damage. This one I think we're really close, so now maybe we're getting a couple more card levels, getting us closer and closer to that next level up. But we do have all the cards that I use really are leveled up. Obviously we don't want to upgrade Acid Drench with this deck, it's gonna do nothing. So I'm really happy with this raid deck. If you guys have any raid suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below, letting me know what you guys use and if it works good or bad. Leave a comment down below, I'm curious to know. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy another Tap Titans 2 video. If you did, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.